So yeah, let's check out the corroboration you guys had. There was a ton. So again, the sub cues were that you guys were supposed to look at the main underlying goals and agenda of CERN, and also any topics that are purposely being hidden from CERN or from reaching public knowledge. So are they doing something with CERN that is, affecting people? Speculative, but your guys' information kind of corroborated around this theme, and I'll leave it to other folks to make up their minds or to dig deeper and see if there's something to that. But that's what I have for analysis on this. I thought you guys all did a fantastic job and got some really great data. Want to hear your thoughts?
That
I
was it. Yeah.
I just looked up something. The tower that we all had is much of CERN is underground, right? The collider's all underground.
Yeah.
But if you get to the site and look above ground, there's that new radio system for CERN emergency communications.
Yeah.
So I think we all looked over, hey, there's a radio tower.
It's a huge, I'm just looking at a map for it. It's a huge facility. It's probably got like 200 buildings above
Yeah.
ground as well as below ground.
Yeah, I was gonna say one of the challenges I felt was the size of it. It's like, look, every time I looked at it, it was kind of like this far away view. So it was like kind of hard to wrap my mind around exactly what it was. Yeah, it's such a large
Here it is here that you can see. I mean, you can see these are like, that's like a university complex just alone.
It is actually. It's used as a training facility for physicists.
I mean, it's massive. Look.
Yeah, I got like learning institution at one point. Like it felt like a school when I saw those people.
Edward, what were you going to show us there?
Oh, let me see, huh? The symbol for CERN, the interconnecting spheres like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I felt like this was one that could have been this one could go on forever. The amount of things that there are going on at this place, because they have like the colliders, and then they got I read they have a plan for a vertical collider as well. Like they want to do one that goes straight up. So they probably have like multiple, different operations going on.
So there are colliders elsewhere. CERN is just the biggest, most popular one that is, I guess, well known. In the U.S. there's it's called LINAC, and it's a linear particle accelerator, and it basically just shoots straight at, and it has effects and does other things. I know that in the Chicago area is another smaller collider, and that one is circular in nature as well. Plus there are others.
I did the Louvre Museum in Paris as a target years ago, and the whole session was about a particle. There's some kind of particle accelerator. So I look at the feedback, I'm like, oh man, I missed. I'm like, no, there's no way I missed. This wasn't, I was not convinced that it was a miss. So I just did a Google search. There's a particle accelerator in the basement of the Louvre Museum. They use it for looking into ancient artifacts without damaging them.
No way.
Well, we need to stress that we're at a level of remote. We're good remote viewers, and we're expected to glean every little nuance of target down to the the essence of the universal omniscient meaning. But just to give us that blind target, just only given that target ID to get the data we did, proves remote viewing and is exceptional and amazing in itself.
Yeah.
That was it's a really good example of how remote viewing data comes through and how each individual viewer spits it out when it comes to them on a subconscious level. Little varying descriptions of it, but we were all on target. That's good. Good job.
I really enjoyed pouring through you guys' data. It's always fun getting to see what you guys come up with and seeing where you guys have agreement. And yeah, it's always fun. Any other closing thoughts?
I wish I'd done more. Wish I would have done a whiteboard.
Well, that's two
Yeah.
Switzerland targets in a row, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, whiteboard. I wish they would have asked me to
I
do
did a
on
whiteboard,
that
but I
one.
wish I would have done it for an extra half an hour. It's like right when I got to the isotopes and elements, that's when I ended it. Because I was just thinking it must, mostly looking at this location, the land.
Yeah.
Well, they got, hang on a second, hang on. This is there
Mhm.
at CERN. Kind of looks like my girl, but
Yeah,
different,
you nailed it
different
there.
goddess. But same type of same type of thing.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
the ancient dynamic that some of us got, it makes me wonder if somebody wasn't digging around in Switzerland at one point and they're like, what the hell is this? And they're like, this looks advanced technological, and there's maybe a hieroglyphic map of how it works or something. And it certainly isn't it wouldn't surprise me if it tied in with like that, what, Sean, you had mentioned the Stargate show,
Mhm.
where they dial it in and spin it around, and all of a sudden there's this, horizontal, vertical table of water you walk through into some alternate reality or something.
Water
Good
did come up
sci-fi
in a lot of sessions. I didn't put it in the analysis because I wasn't sure if it really meant anything, but
Yeah.
Dick's page 1 of water. Edward talked about water being there. I think Des, didn't you say that there was water nearby?
Yeah, but it is literally on the edge of a coastline as well.
It is. Yeah, I got an image here. Hang on.
So that's why I didn't put it down, because I was like, I'm not
Yeah.
sure if that's significant. Yeah, there it is. Thanks.
Lake Geneva.
Interesting.
Yeah, this is a good one. Looking forward to seeing what the comments say from our subscribers. They'll probably find other things about CERN that we didn't know about that they'll be able to include for us.
I want to Google search for scientists who used to work at CERN. See if
Yeah,
I can
then
find my guy.
maybe we can interview him and see,
Bring
hey,
him on.
were we close on some of this stuff?
Oh, another good one. There we
Yep.
go.
Okay, well, thanks everybody. This one's a wrap, and we'll look forward to seeing you with the next one.